My theory is that Meowmix thought this was going to be a free as fuck community, because I don't know if he's lying or not, because he posted in the Kirby Fighters Discord he was apparently #1 in Shrek Super Slam for 2 years. That's what he told me. He told me he was #1 in not me. He told the Kirby Fighters Discord he was #1 in Shrek Super Slam for 2 years, and he said he went 9 months in a row 5-stocking everybody. That's what he told me. But I was curious, so I looked it up. Because he does have YouTube videos explaining like infinites and tech skill stuff. But when I looked up, there ironically is a Shrek Super Slam top 100 rankings. I don't know what year it was for. I don't know if it was an all-time thing. I don't know what it was. But I looked up Shrek Super Slam, and I found a top 100 rankings. I'm just fucking surprised 100 people even fucking played the game. But there was a top 100, and Meowmix wasn't on it at all. So either he was fucking lying to us, or he wasn't in the year that had that top 100 list. It sounds fucking absurd. You can go 9 months with 5-stocking every single opponent. Alright. But yeah. B says stop talking about Super Slam. Alright, so my final thoughts are, I think he thought this game was gonna be a free as fuck community, but then when he realized like we're actually kind of okay, is that then he just quit. Oh, so Qwertz takes game 1 while I was talking about Meowmix's Shrek Super Slam legacy. And Pool is saying he thinks part of why Meowmix not playing is because he hates playing versus Magolor. Okay, I don't even know if that's true or not, because he for the longest time he shat on everybody who said Magolor was the best, and he's technically he's technically undefeated versus Magolor because he's 1-0 on Ninja 11, and he stopped playing before P47 showed up. Oh, but yeah, he said the game. I mean, I don't know how like a character's gonna make you quit the game when you don't even play against the character. He had only 1 set with Ninja 11, and then he quit before P47 even showed up. So it's like, how are you gonna quit the game because of a character you don't even fight against? If he lost to P47 a million times, or fought even versus Ninja 11 a million times, they played only once, and he won game 9, but they played only once. It's just like, I don't know. How are you gonna quit the game over a character you don't even fight against? Just because you're picturing in your head and you don't like where the meta is coming. I mean, I can kind of relate to that, because I haven't entered that much lately, but seeing wrestler do so well lately is pissing me off. Anyway, I'll actually talk about that match, guys. I'll definitely talk about the match now, guys. All right, so Gover switching to his cutter, doing a lot better. His cutter is who I saw him beat the Yo-Yo. I believe it was Lugia. He beat the Yo-Yo with last tournament with. He got in some good dash attack strings, and dash attack is kind of funny because like if you don't know what to do, I don't know if you don't know what to do about cutter dash attack, you kind of just lose because you kind of just don't know how to punish it, because by the time you see it, it's too late. So you need to know what you want to do first ahead of time. Oh, and you need to be able to stop hyper cutter. Stopping hyper cutter is like the #1 thing. Hyper cutter seems like, well, once it gets going, it's kind of. Oh, okay, so Qwertz still takes the game. He was losing, and then he brought it back. So, Hyper Cutter is one of those moves where it's like... It's why Ruby destroyed... it's why Ruby destroyed Ninja a few sets, because Ninja's not really that good at pressuring. So they just got Hyper Cutter for free. Once you stop the Hyper Cutter... Oh, Gover going to Gooey, okay. Okay. Yeah, Hyper Cutter is Cutter's best move, but if you can stop it, if you can stop it, then you don't have to worry about as much, because their jab is only scary if you're like super point blank in their face. So if you're able to stop their Hyper Cutter, you're probably able to stop their normal cutters too, because everything breaks the normal cutters. So you really just need to answer for their dash attack. So if you stop their dash attack and their Hyper Cutter, you kind of invalidate the character. You kind of don't let the character play, which is why some of my games versus Ruby I lose, but some of the games I win in under 30 seconds. Alright, so we're going Gooey now. I think Gooey definitely wins this matchup, but I got reverse 3-0'd by Pizza Time's Beetle as Gooey because I don't know, man, I got scared. But yeah, I think so Stone is bad because of command grab. Yeah, Stone is not a landing option versus Beetle at all. Unless they up B and you react to the up B and then you put out your Stone. Oh yeah, and jab eats your jab, and then your jab's pretty good, but if they don't go into it, I feel like low laser. All right, so right now he's in a vortex and he's dead. So Gover has tried 3 characters and lost 3 games, so I really don't know what his best bet is. I don't know who he mains. I think you know what I think you should do? Since there's no webcam, there's nobody seeing. Hand that controller over to his brother. Let his brother win set with Mago. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. It's all good, man. You can do it. No one will know. Hand the controller to your brother. Let him reverse 5-0 for you with his Mago, because your brother beat him in winners. Hand the controller to your brother. Hand the controller to your brother. They're telling me Koyo no, and they're telling me Koyo no. I'm kidding, guys. I'm obviously kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Wait, Archer. Wait, is he going Archer? He went Archer first. Alright, he's going Archer. Alright, so we're gonna see the 4th character now. People saying I'm encouraged. Dude, alright, so I think I've told this story on stream before. I'll tell it real quick because there's still on the character select screen. So there's a guy I know from MDVA Brawl Smash 4. He was a Palutena main, and he had a 20-something win streak on Anther's Ladder. But if you looked at all the characters that he got his wins with, it was always Luigi, and he was good friends with Boss at the time. Boss was #1 in MDVA and Smash 4, and it's really funny because a lot of the sets you would either see just straight up Luigi won, or we would see Palutena lost game 1, and then Luigi won the next 2 games. So what this means is, I know that I'm not gonna say his name. This guy, he would hand Boss's controller to win for him on Anther's Ladder, because he did not play Luigi, but Luigi was like his win streak if you look at his match history. Because you can look at the characters people use on Anthers. Anyway, going into the match, talking about getting Boss to win for you on Anthers Ladder. Anyway, all right, so Qwertz going in with the Beetle. So right now, Dark Fury winning neutral. All right, so looks like Arrow stuffed out Beetle pretty well. Beetle's float may or may not accomplish much. Depends on the distance, because if he floats at you from far away, you can react to it. Probably hit him. You got platforms too, so you can jump above and then hit him with the aerial dash attack, or just hit him with the aerial dash attack as a real punishment on reacting to him float into you. I'm not sure if the arrows deactivate Beetle's command grab, but right now, Dark Fury's doing the best he was doing the best he did with Cutter, because he had that lead. Oh shit, the power shield, yeah. As you can see by the flash that it's a power shield, so if Qwertz gets hold it and the timing stays the same, then the power shield isn't gonna like diminish. So this really just determines like who gets bored first, because this game has no timer. So whoever gets bored first at doing this is gonna be the one who's... Alright, Qwertz got bored first. He got punished because he got bored. He had the lead too. He had the lead too before that, by the way. This is why this game needs a timer. There's certain situations I call like stalemate mashing, because the only way there are certain projectiles, like if you play water versus fighter, they just Vulcan jab in place, and you just, if you just Vulcan jab in place or just Hadouken in place and they just projectile in place, Oh, Dark Fury might lose this game. There's nothing that really stops that situation other than whoever gets bored of mashing. Nice grab by qwertz. So, Gover has now tried 4 characters and lost 4 games. Are we going to see a 5th character? Yeah. You guys are saying this Archer and Musicos looks way different. Yeah. That's one way of putting it. I'm such an asshole. I'm such an asshole. Yeah, Musico nice. Musico nice. Alright, artists, we are gonna see 5 characters. We are gonna yeah, wait, no. Did you already try? No. He went, fuck, I'm trying to think. He went Beam Cutter, Gooey, Archer, Artist, what the? Beam Cutter, Gooey, Artist, Beam, Gooey, Cutter, Archer, Artist. Yeah, that's 5 characters. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're good. I can count. So this matchup, Beetle doesn't have good get off me buttons unless jab outranges the button. Because Beetle jab frame data is good, and it's it's disjointed enough to eat even water dash attack, but it's not disjointed enough to eat artist dash attack. So if artist can get dash attacks, 4 attacks going, and keep Beetle in the air, this might be the matchup where Dark Fury gets a W. Okay, alright, he grabbed it, nothing, because qwertz was in the air, and that's why he got hit by the laggy Beetle down air, which should never hit. I'm trying to think. Oh, big Kirby. Cover him with an up air or statue, cover him with an up air, you just went to the corner and he wasn't going to land next to the big Kirby, you should know that, so you should cover the center, where he's going to go, not where he is, because he's not going to stay where big Kirby's ball. Alright, so you got hit by a terrible move again, and you might lose. You gotta make a comeback if you want to land this. Uh-oh. I don't know. Statue, he's like up air. Statue, something. He's like right above you. Alright, up air, alright, cool. And if he gets like, oh my god, you got hit by the worst move. Beetle's worst move 3 times in the same game. So qwertz wins 5-0.